Hello guys, the Angry Duck Gamer here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Where today I'm using the CR714. This thing is a weird aircraft. I was looking at all the aircraft I have and can get in War Thunder, and I thought to myself, I want an actual aeroplane. I don't really know what I meant by this. I was thinking maybe a P-51. By the way, there should be a P-51 video coming out soon on the 51C. But yeah, I was looking at aircraft and I thought, you know what, the CR714 is a good aircraft. 1.3, so it's up against biplanes most of the time, meaning it's fast and everything because it's a monoplane. And I just thought, you know what, let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? So, all the gameplay you see is from my live stream. However, the audio did not save, so I'm going to have to voice over. Sorry about that. If you'd like to see these videos we made live, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you get to watch the live streams. I try and live stream every Monday, or at least once a week. We're going to get the schedule start going back up. Anyway, I do hope you enjoy. I'll see you at the end of the video with my review. Peace out. I would like to apologise in advance for my mic. I don't really know what's happened with it, so I have to use the controller microphone on the PS5. Yeah. My headset just won't allow me to record. Anyway, we are now flying the CR172, I believe it's called. This thing's armed with 4 7.5s, which basically means it will shoot lead, but it will only tickle people, not actually kill them. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do. We're going to try, my aim is to get to around 500 meters. I don't want to go too high, maybe 1,000 just under. Just because there's not going to be many things besides like a bomber that's my altitude, and this thing's not really designed for bomber hunting, so we are just going to stay below 1,000 meters. It's not got the most powerful engine, it's got a decent climb rate. I can comfortably stay at 224 while climbing at a 15-degree angle. So yeah, I see a Ju-87 and a Do-17 behind me. Don't know what they're doing. I also look low left, and there's Ju-87, so we're going to try and attack him. And now you get to see one of the downfalls of this plane, which is it is not a boom and zoom aircraft at all. It doesn't like going down because you'll reach max RPMs. Anyway, so we're going to go down and take this guy out. This also shows the downside of its guns, because I pumped a lot of lead into this Ju-87D, and I only realistically get a critical. I don't even get the kill because I don't have enough time on target. Well, I do, but I mess up my shots, and I'm trying to dodge that guy and his rear gunners. And look, it just pumps lead into it. Just lead, 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 lead. Not really any severe damage, to be honest with you. Well, I damage its cooling system. Ooh. Anyway, so I'm turning around to the left. I'm pretty injured. My oil is leaking like crazy. I am overheating. I'm going to go help this P-26 and this BC-2. I have a HE-51 behind me, but he's not interested. So we're going to try and get a quick nip at this Bredder, just because he shot at me first. Ju-87 is down. I get a few hits on the Bredder, not much damage. I try to follow. I can't pull it up into the vertical. My engine is not powerful enough. And I've got an oil leak, so I can't really do much. I've got a BF-109 behind me, HE-51. He's an easy target. I'm going to try and get some peppers onto him, get a few hits, nothing major. Here you see the downfall of the engine. It's not a powerful engine at best, but my oil is leaking. Anyway, HE-112V5, I'm just going to pump a little bit of lead into him, see what I can do. Aircraft killed. Couldn't save my friendly, unfortunately, but I did manage to kill him. I have 12 rounds of ammunition. I did not know that at the time. I'm going to pull around to the Do-17 and see the HE-51, try and get a few shots and get a hit. I'm out of ammo. Right, I am now going to RTB, or attempt to RTB, while being destroyed and shot at by everything in the entire game. I've got HE-51 behind me, and I think he chases me all the way to my airfield, or it's a BF-109, I can't quite remember. I'm going to go cockpit just because I'm cool. Anyway, I'm being chased to the airfield. There's a CR714, exact same as me, going towards me, I believe. I've got a 51 behind me, and a BF-109 just up there is diving towards me. He has 2 792s in the nose, and yeah, he's faster than me. A, because he's just came out of a dive, but I'll be faster than him over time because he has 2 blades on his engine. I have 3 blades, but I think he has a more powerful engine overall. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, so I'm doing some evasive maneuvers. Most of this clip is just evasive maneuvers because I am just running most of the game because that's all this plane does, and I am French, so I deserve it. Anyway, I'm running. The BF-109 hasn't really got the hint yet that I'm going to my airfield. He's chasing me, pulls up into vertical, pulls it down, and hits the ground. Absolute twat. Right. Um, I'm now slowing down, throttle down to a whopping 6. Just checking behind me, make sure there's no one there. Slowing way down, combat flaps out, gear down, change the combats into landing flaps, and we are just gonna breathe it in quite nicely. I do slow down a lot more than I should here. This plane likes to slow down because it's French. We don't like the anyway. So I slow down. Nice bump there, and then completely twat it. But that is classed as a landing. So far I've had two engages with this plane. I managed, no, sorry, three engages with the plane, the HE-51, the 112, and the JU-87. And so far I've got 1 kill and 1 assist. This plane has a lot of guns, but they don't do anything, so there's not really a point using them. You might as well fly into people, because it's shit. You might as well feed them bread, give them a high cholesterol, and watch them die over time, because it's quicker than using these fucking guns. Anyway, we've got an 11-second. I'm on top of the leaderboard. We've got 3 people left, I think. I'm fully armed. I am now repairing. 2, 1, 0. We've got CR714, who has just took off. I am behind him. A B2C has just shot down. I didn't see. I think it was a. I can't remember what that was. Anyway, we're up. We're running. We're rolling. We're off the runway. Here. It is a very slow airplane. Doesn't have a lot of acceleration. It can outrun biplanes for obvious reasons. Sorry about that. It can outrun biplanes for obvious reasons because it's a monoplane with a big engine. But it can't really do much else. It can't turn fight them for obvious reasons, and it can't really turn fight full stop. So you are just kind of a plane that can do everything yet can't do anything. You can't turn fight because this plane just will not turn fight to save its life. You can't boom and zoom because it can't get up there quick enough, it can't get down there quick enough, and it can't retain energy while pulling up into the dive, going back into the altitude. It doesn't have enough good guns anyway to boom and zoom. You are basically just tickling people. It's basically like a Typhoon, the British Typhoon, but shitter. I think is the best way to describe this. A British Typhoon, but shitter. Anyway, so I'm looking off to my right. I see a HE-51. He gets pretty badly slaughtered by a CR714. There is also another HE-51 and a JU-87, which are airfield camping yet not airfield camping. I respect what they do in this game because they don't airfield camp, but they airfield camp, if that makes sense. They do what I said in the in my video, which is they use the airfield to their advantage, but they did not camp it. They stayed over it, but they also did come to the middle of the map so they could fight and have a fair fight, which I respect. The JU-87 does do it a little bit more than the HE-51, but it's not severe. Anyway, CR714 is returning to base. I'm the only friendly aircraft up in the sky as of now. He will come back to save my life. Spoiler alert, he is a very good co-pilot. And I like him very much. And thank you for saving my life if you ever watch this video. I doubt you will, but thank you. Anyway, I'm flying around. I'm checking what's happening. I'll see if I've got a blind hunt. Unfortunately, I do not. Anyway, we are now looking around, trying to find anything. I believe there was a JU-87 because I saw him ground pounding not too long ago, flying into the AO. He's pissed off, basically. He's also at altitude. You can see his little dot left of on the edge of my left trailing wing. He's JU-87. The HE-51 is low altitude. However, he does manage to climb pretty high. I'm just going to idle my engine to 92. Don't need to push it too much. Don't want to hurt the engine too early. It is also French, so it is running off bread. Yeah, so we are just climbing, trying to get the same altitude or a little bit higher than the JU-87. We're going to try and intercept their path. Like I said a minute ago, they do airfield camp, but not to the extent of the airfield's going to like rip me to shreds. They get the kill. It was very much the airfield's there and it's shooting at you, but didn't hit me. Anyway, I see the HE-51, the JU-87 there. I am going to immediately head on the JU-87 just to try and get some tickles on him, and the HE51 is low, slowly climbing. Right, we're going to head on the JU87. He is armed with 7.92s. He tickles my left and right side of the wings. No, like significant damage. I have still got full operations of my elevators and ailerons. Try to pull out some flaps, try to do some turn fighting. Obviously, I'll be able to turn fight a JU87 because it's a JU87, and I should have killed this person pretty quickly, but he flew back to the airfield, which, to be fair, I don't blame him. It is a 1v1, and he has advantage, but I've also got a HE51 that stopped me from turn fighting. So I immediately go into the dive because I know I'm faster than him. He's a biplane, I'm not a biplane. I try to turn fight him initially, realize he's a biplane, he's on my 6, so I flip it right around, ailerons over, vertical down. He does get hits on me, nothing too major. I'm vertically down, trying to get as fast as I can, 450, 460, 480. Slowly starting to go to 490, yet slowing down because I'm going up and down. I am gaining distance away from the HE51, 57, 58, 59, 60 kilometers away. The CR71, whatever it is, I can't remember the name of this bloody plane. Anyway, my friendly is on his way, and I am flying towards him. He's 12 kilometers out and closing. I managed to get to him pretty much just in time. I also hear the wailing of a JU87 in a minute after I turn around and try and attack HE51. My plan is I want to single them out and individually take them out, just so I don't have to 2v1. However, that doesn't really go how I planned, because the JU87, after I engaged him and he went back to the airfield, I got chased down by the HE51, and the JU87 proceeded to get some altitude and fly over to proceed to dive on me. So he has advantage. I tried to get some advantage over his HE51, granted I'm faster than him, but he's more agile, so I did try to get something on him. Booming and zooming down, trying to get something on him. He pulls up, I get a few hits, dagger, 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 get a hit, nice hit. Anyway, that is pretty much all I do to that HE51. I hear the dive of the JU87, he's now on my 6, I was unaware of this. Now, this is where this aircraft generally saved my life. It took a beating. It proper took some rounds off this JU87. He gets a good hit on me there, hits my fuselage and elevators, not much. I'm trying to reverse him, but I'm too slow and he's too slow, which once again is a downfall of this aircraft. It is too slow. It is running off bread and dreams. I tried to chase down this HE51, but I do also have a JU87 on me at all times. He hasn't hit my engine, he's hit the covering of my engine, and he pretty much doesn't hit anything important at all. But this plane is too slow to outrun him, or outturn him, or outclimb him. So he is on me, and there is nothing I can do about it unless a friendly comes to help. So now I've clocked that I do have a friendly. I try to reverse him, does not work. He just rolls it over on my 6 again. I'm trying to do as much as I can just to not have his guns on me. Friendly's 2 kilometers out, I finally clock him. Engine overheat, just gone pushing it too hard. I'm too slow of a speed to turn, so I'm literally basically stalling my aircraft at 220. It's a very, very heavy, slow aircraft. Anyway, I'm flying to my CR714. He's pumping lead into that poor guy. I'm turning around, see if I can do anything or help. By the time I turn around, he's already in the ground. So there's my friendly helping me there. That's 2 kills for him, 1 kill for me, 1 assist. Right, he's now into the ground. I now know my HE51 friend is flying over to the airfield, and he crashes on landing, so I get the kill, and that's the game. Overall, this plane's way too heavy, got a shit engine, got shit guns, but it's alright. I really like this aircraft. It's shit, don't get me wrong, it's absolute wank, but I really like this aircraft. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, it's a good air. I don't recommend, as soon as you get a different aircraft, play that immediately and grind for that. But this plane, it's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just pretty mid. Yeah, so we're flying over to the airfield, see the HE51, he's on his airfield approach, and he managed to twat the ground. That's my 2nd kill of the game, 2 kills, 1 assist. End of the game. Easy. Final blow. Right, I'll see you in the lobby review. Peace. So guys, after that, I'd like to say this aircraft is a weird one. It's got an okay climb rate. It's not the best that it's beyond, not the worst by any means. It's got crap guns, and you eat through ammo like there's no tomorrow. Four 7.5s, meaning it sickles people. However, I did get a lucky pilot snipe, but you know. Anyway, yeah, this is a weird aircraft. Doesn't have a big engine. Granted, it's big compared to biplanes, as I outrun the HE-51. But the Ju-87 could easily catch up. Yeah, could easily keep up with me. It's not good at turning high altitude. It's not good at turning low altitude. It's not good at boom and zooming because you can't get up to the altitude and you can't maintain energy. So this plane can't really do a lot. But yeah, it's a good plane. I managed to get 2 kills and an assist. Should have got a third assist from that Ju-87, but we win and lose. So yeah, this is a weird aircraft. I don't really understand what it's trying to be. It's just a bit of everything. It tries to be a turn fighter, but it can't be a turn fighter. It's tried to be a boom and zoomer, but it can't be a boom and zoomer. It's just a weird aircraft. It can take a bit of damage, surprisingly, but mainly from like 7.7s and 7.62s. No, 7.5 and 7.62s. So yeah, overall, not the best aircraft in the world, not the best aircraft in the world, but I did enjoy it though. One of my favourite French aeroplanes. Not a lot to choose from. Maybe this as well. I like this plane, the Mirage 4000. And maybe these planes as well, the VG-33. I like the look of this thing. This thing looks funny. Look at its smile. But yeah, not the worst, not the best. Pretty okay airplane at its tip. I do hope you enjoy. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.